Bruh, she's not paying it, bruh. That was good.
What is it? Time to stream. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't want to stream today. I don't want to stream. Yo, how do y'all streamers be streaming every day, bro? Okay, so how do you do it, bro? Turn virtual me up. Bro. Dude.
Big Corey knows I exist. Bro, do you understand how crazy that is, bro?
What is it? Time to stream. Oh my goodness, bro. I don't want to stream today.
Dude, I was just saying the other day, too. Remember when I was watching when the turn came back? Somebody said collab. I literally said, bro does not know I...
So pretty much all this nigga's most popular videos just have Corey in them. You're right, gosh. Nah. Right. I lie, nigga, bro. I eat, bro. Like,
saying right now, like I look so fucking homeless. I look so fucking homeless as
You can skip this ad, but don't skip hydration.
hello? Hello? Where's that loud noise coming from? Hello? Where's that loud noise coming from?
Man, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Mav Attack.
What is that?
I'm sorry. Just do it. I just knew it. We're playing some Call of Duty World War II. You guys know how.
From her tiara twirling to her merch binging era, with Vinted's new categories, you can now sell all the Don't use it, sell it.
Since you entered, what have you learned most about the music industry? Because I always hear it's cutthroat, they do you bad, they put you on these deals where they take it all the money, or you get it advance and blah, blah, blah. So what have Offset learned most about the business?
Knowledge is key. And you can't blame the system, because the system gonna keep going. So what you gotta do is, like I did, you gotta adjust to the system, get to learning ask questions. Like I'm asking questions. I don't want you, before you give me the money, I'm gonna ask you what I gotta give you.
Yeah.
See, because at first, when I first came in the game, well, you got $2 million for it? Man, run it. Publisher, you got $5 million? Run it. Not really reading the terms, not really understanding, and then your lawyer ain't gonna tell you. Your lawyer gonna tell you what you gotta do, but I feel like if you build with your lawyer, like I talk to my lawyer day to day, when I'm asking questions, and he know, like, I'm gonna ask this question, and I need you to break it down into a way that I can understand, so I understand what I'm signing up to, because I've been a dumb artist before, just signing shit, just get, because they get you with the money. You gotta think, you 20 years old, these folks like, look, you got a hot song, let me give you $2 million. But then I'm gonna own you, and then you got 5 albums, but then soon the album come out, because most people don't know, when your album come out and you at an artist level like me, man, your first month, they done made $2-3 million. But it ain't your cut, it ain't your money, and it's not counting to your recoupment. But on what they own, that done recoup the $2-3 million, and they still got you in $3 million debt. And quarterly counting it down, and they still got to spend the money to get it. So, but at the same time, they're making an investment. So you got to understand the business terms and understand that business, these folks need to make the money.
Right.
So that, and they giving you a lot of money, but you also got to learn, like, okay, cool, what are my deliverables for this money? What's the time limit on the deliverables? And then me, I love my label, because I work my label. Capital Records, I work with them. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm gonna sit down and politic. If I got a complaint, I'm not gonna try to be like an asshole about it. I'm gonna try to get a way to figure out the game. How can I politic better? How can I rub shoulders so this person can know? Because a lot of times we blame the label, but we ain't really gave them no type of information. We just turn our album in, like, make this go. And it don't work like that. It's a whole process to everything.
So did you have to learn the hard way, these lessons?
Yes, had to learn the hard way. For sure, man. Like, being trapped in deals, or being signed into one deal, like, not owning, I own my rights now, but, like, not owning your rights to your music.
Right.
All that is, like, you control.
Help me out with this. Okay, there's ownership, there's masters, and there's publishing. Are those 4 in a row?
Oh, I see. Perfect combo. It's time for the showdown.
Epic pets, welcome bonuses, VIP experience. Download the app. Tony Bet. We're here to play.
It's the same thing.
Wait, you said there's ownership.
So let me ask you a question. So is publishing and masters, is that the same thing?
No.
Or they're two different things?
That's two different things.
Okay, so you own the publishing.
I don't own my masters.
You don't?
I own a percentage of my masters, but I don't own 100. I don't own 100.
Are you gonna try to get them?
Yeah, I'm trying to get
different things.
That's two different things.
Okay, so you own the publishing.
I don't own my masters.
You don't?
I own a percentage of my masters, but I don't own 100. I don't own 100%.
Are you gonna try to get them?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them, but you gotta like I just said, you gotta finish your deliverables.
Okay.
So say for instance, you get signed. They sign you, $3 million, 5 albums, but your album term might say you can't drop an album for 9 to 12 months. So if we do the math,
That's some years.
That's years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, maybe even 6 years, because the average artist ain't just finna drop no album exactly on the 9 months. So it's still gonna be a stretch. You're creating, and then while that's going on, they still gotta spend the money into you. So it's doubling down. So it's like most artists, you don't see no check from the label, but the one that you sign.
Bro, chat, you wanna know what thing? I realize, bro, that music industry is shady as hell. If you do not know what you're doing, you will get scammed to bits.
That's it.
That's it. Now publishing gonna go. That's where publishing come in. They gonna go see where all your music and license, get all the license. You can recoup them streams and all that, but it be pennies to a dollar. So it might. So instead, like for me, my publishing, I have an admin deal where we are in an agreement that you will go get my stuff. I'll give you a piece of it, but I'm not gonna put it all in your hand and you can go grab everything and I get the crumbs, because then I'm gonna be left in the deal forever. So the purpose of that is to recoup and renew every time. Every 2-3 years you renewing without having to drop a project, because you know with catalog, I got a long catalog with Migos and my solo stuff. It recoups. Like I'm finna go re-up now.
Right.
I'm finna re-up soon after this album.
So the streaming, because I've heard some people say streaming ain't no money. Then I did talk to 21 Savage. Savage says, yeah, hey, they cut me a check every month, so there gotta be some money. What's your take on streaming?
I get cut a check too. Streaming is not for everybody. Like I ain't gonna lie, Savage got it. He did it right. Like you get hot first, you get a rich. He went platinum before he was signed to anything. So he got his masters, everything, but that don't be for, that's like, he like a 10%. He like a 10% with his situation.
Okay.
But I'm saying for most artists, streaming ain't nothing but like to me, I'm gonna say it's a hype thing. Cause you get sound stage money, but like you might have all these billions of streams, that ain't finna register to your that you ain't finna be getting no check like that all the time, because that check is going to the label for signing you.
Right. So if you, let's just say,
they own the rights, they own the masters, they own the publishing. So
so in order for you to get the billion stream for it to hit your pocket, you need to own the publisher, the catalog, and all that other stuff.
Yeah, but it's two things with that. See, I don't want to talk too political. All right, for instance, like some folks that just be hard-headed, you gotta get with them folks a little bit, because they're still a machine. Like the label is still a machine.
For sure.
I never tell nobody to be just straight independent. Even though people say it all the time, but it's like you already gotta have some money put to the side before you just say, I'm gonna be an independent artist straightforward. I'd rather be with a machine, because it's a partnership and I sell music and my music sells.
Right. Because they're gonna push it, they're gonna help push it out there. And you, because basically you're spending their money making money.
Yeah.
But you have to position yourself right though, Offset.
You gotta have leverage too, like, but you gotta not take the money up front. Like if I'm talking to a new artist, I'm gonna tell them like, hey, listen, build your buzz up to the highest peak that it can get you, and if you can't get past that peak, then you get with them folks, because then you got marketing and branding, which we don't be knowing a lot about. You know what I mean? But be smart. But like I said with Savage, he leveraged himself great, because he got hot. He went platinum. He had already sold 1 million copies before he signed to the label. So now it's leverage. Like I just said, you get leverage. Now you can walk in there and tell what you want. Hey, look, man, I want my masters. I want this. And even if you get it, masters, I'm only giving you 10%. And then you're in a great position. But most artists ain't like that. So what I recommend to most artists is like in steals right now is figure out your deliverables, your albums. You pay attention to them time spans when you dropping them albums. You try to, if you get, so say you drop an album and it was your first Buzz album, that second album do better numbers than that Buzz album, then start to try to renegotiate, because everything is for negotiation, especially if you're making the money. Now if you grabbing all the money yourself, doing your shows and doing all that, and you ain't really blowing up as a brand, they probably ain't gonna rock with you. It just need to make sense. You need to make sure you building your stuff up so you can come with them with the leverage. Hey, this album I sold 50,000. My second one I sold 100,000. So can I change this term from 4 months to maybe 6 months? Because now you need to be able to drop music rapidly anyways.
Right.
That waiting a year, 2 years, somebody else be done came through, 2-3 folks done came through, kicked the door in and got hot. And people forget about you nowadays. Quick. You gotta stay consistent.
Has streaming helped or hurt hip hop?
Lads watching the Thou shalt not go zonal at corners.
It helped. I see a lot of people say it hurt, but they not. I see a lot of older artists say that, but y'all not seeing the money we seeing. It back in for instance, back in the day, you could be selling albums, but not on the top A-lister status, and you ain't finna have no money like that. It's folks that ain't never been on the billboards with M's. Because people are streaming. Stream don't always resonate because it's artists that stream big and don't go to radio. They don't need the radio. They stream big. They just stream, and then when you having high numbers in streams, that create festivals and different shows and fan bases is into that now. The kids are into who got. Dang, this song got a lot of streams. This person got a lot of monthly listeners. People look at that now. Back then, people weren't really on it unless you did some amazing. Oh, he did first week. Million sales, and if you look at hip hop back then, it was probably like 5 or 6 artists, like 50, it was like Wayne. It was only a few of them. Hove. It was only a few of them doing it, and there was a lot of rappers, and you would see the difference in the money. With us streaming, even though you might not see a streaming check, man, if you're a streaming artist, man, they give you a lot of opportunities. They give you a lot of people, because people are into that now. People dive into that. The kids is into that. Streaming artists, people. It's crazy now. I feel like now that people are more into trends, like what's trending. You know what I mean? Like, so if all of a sudden all the blogs post like, oh, this song got 5 million streams, a couple days later it might have 7 million streams just from people seeing it, because people be getting on stuff late.
What's your take on TikTok? Because TikTok is threatened to remove some of it from their platform because people are using the music. What's your take on TikTok?
I feel like TikTok cool. My kids love TikTok. What I just, as an artist who makes great music, you know what I mean? I feel like it should be also, TikTok need to be counted as a stream too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep it real too. TikTok is taking a listener away because they going to, instead of like listen to a beautiful art of song, they going to the part that might be 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. And when people is doing it so much, it make people feel like they gotta get discovered from TikTok. Like new artists, you don't gotta do that, bro. Good music gonna be good music regardless. But I be hearing a lot of TikTok music now. I ain't hating on it. I salute it because I don't want to seem like I'm hating on the young generation. Right. I just feel like it do kind of close the door on the artist. Right. Like on the artist side. But it can blow up. It can make your catalog blow up. Like for instance, you might have a song you dropped 4 years ago and it go viral tomorrow and it re-chart. That's the good. That's why I say it's the good and the bad.
So, when you said artists going viral, do you believe that's sustainable? Like you have a song and all of a sudden it just goes viral. Can that artist have sustainability?
For sure. Let me tell you why. Because every person that went viral, every generation, older generation just ain't called it viral. Right. When somebody had a hot song that you never known, and then the song becomes hot, and they're a new artist, that's viral. So. Viral, it depends on the art. The artist, it's just if it's a great artist. Now, sometimes people go viral and they don't be able to do nothing after that. They might not be the best artist, but I feel like everything has always been viral in the music. Period. Just like Michael Jackson when he first dropped, Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
And then when he dropped Bad, it's viral. It's everywhere. Viral don't mean nothing but everybody see it and everybody turning into it. And channeling in on this one thing. So I don't want to ever take away from the viral. Now it's